So, hello and welcome back. Now, today we're going to be changing the belts on the truck. Now, I did have one change when I bought it, but it's all started cracking and the others are all cracking. So I thought, well, let's go and change it. Now, I haven't bought genuine Ford ones because they didn't actually have it in stock. So I went to another garage just up the road. Well, not a garage, more of an auto parts shop place, and they had some non-genuine, but they had some there. So I thought, well, that'll do. I mean, I've had these belts on Jags before, and they've been all right. These, yeah, Dayco, yeah, I've had those on trucks before and cars and that, and I've never had one actually go. So that's what we've gone for. So let me show you what we're going to do. So there's the belt. So there's two alternator belts, and this one's your aircon belt. Now, this air conditioning belt, I actually had that change when I bought the truck, because I actually said to them it was all cracked, but now these ones are cracking, but I've got to take that one off, and that one's looking a bit rough actually. So like I say, we're going to change all three. Now, to change the it's not focusing very well. This is going to be a very awkward video, this could be. So there's your aircon pump, yeah. So you've got to loosen this tensioner up to take the belt off. So to do this, you just undo that nut there, and the tensioner should go off. Then you take the belt off, and then we've just got to slacken the alternator off. So you can see the slide of it, yeah. This should be a fairly easy job, but yeah, let me see if we can get this one undone. So you need a 10mm socket for this, yeah. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if I can do this one-handed. So we go. I'm presuming it's undo. Let's have a look. Well, it's definitely undoing something. Right, let me come back to you in a bit when we've got a bit more of it undone. So there's the tensioner loosened off, yeah? So sometimes you'll undo this nut here and the thread will come out, but the tensioner doesn't go down because they get stuck. If this ever happens, just get a piece of wood like that, undo it a bit, and then just tap it with a hammer with a bit of wood so you don't damage anything. It's made mine go shiny there. Look, I had to hit it quite hard actually, it was quite stuck on there. And just tap it there and it will just drop down. So then what you can do is, when we get the belt off, I'll loosen it completely up and push it all the way down, then I'll grease it, and run it up and down a couple of times, and then it just frees it up for next time. But yeah, so let's get this belt off. So now I've got the belt off for the aircon. To be honest, this belt isn't that bad. It's nowhere near worn out. It looked worse than it was, but the other two are definitely all cracking on there. But yeah, like I say, it was only like £4 for another one. So while I'm taking it off, I might as well just put a new one on, and I'll keep this one for a spare. I'll tell you what these come in good for. If you ever do old rotavators up, because they're all belt driven, and I have an assortment of belts in here, and they actually come in. So like I say, we'll keep that as a spare. Now we've got to get the other two off. So we've got to loosen that bolt there, and then on the back of here there's one that goes all the way along. So then we'll undo that, then undo that one, and that should then slide it across, hopefully. So just to be awkward, this one is a 15mm, this one is a 12mm, right? So yeah, just to be awkward, I think that was. But yeah, it might actually be easy to take this cover off, to be honest, 'cause it gives you a little bit more access. So actually I think I'm going to just take that off, because it'll only take a couple of moments. Now you can see it, yeah? So when you undo that, it should move. Whether I have to undo the bottom of the alternator to move it or not, I don't know. But let's have a go. So there we go. I've loosened that. I've undone that. I had to tap this across because it was here. I've had to tap it across a little bit. But I'll just do the same again. Bit of wood and tap it gently, and it will go. So like I said, I don't want to tap it any more than I have to. There we go. It's one off. Oh, this is awkward. This is the one that goes around the fan, isn't it? Oh, bear with me a minute. Let me just get it off. So there's all the belts off. Now, see what I mean? It's all cracking. It's not, I mean, it's not gone, where is it? It's not gone yet. Gone. I mean, you've got a lot longer out of it, but there's a few bad Oh, I don't know, it is gone. Yeah, look, there we go. There we go, look. So it has gone, yeah. Like I say, when I bought the truck, the guy changed the air conditioning belt, but not the other two. And I was just looking under here the other day, because I'd always have a quick look at under here every now and again, like you meant to. Yeah, I noticed that one of them, I noticed a crack in it, a few cracks, so I thought, well, I will change them. So there we go. Quite old belts, I think. The year on them? I don't know, do you get years on belts? Don't know what brand that was. Is that the same one? This feels like a different belt to that one. This feels newer than this one. I might be wrong. It just feels slightly. Just feels different. So let's check the new ones fit. Question for you all now: why are some V belts like that? Yeah, and some are not. Does anyone know? Is there a reason why these are ribbed sort of thing and these are not? I've always wanted to know and I don't know why. So if anyone knows, leave us a comment. Right, we'd be interested to know that one. So this may be a bit fiddly. So I've got to put this over the fan again to get it in. So bear with me, yeah? So there we go. Now the belts are all on. So I did have to push this a bit further back this way to get them on, but they're on now. Now all I've got to do is tighten this nut up and it'll pull the alternator back across here until it's tight. Then we do this one up tight and then we put the other belt on. So yeah, let's have a go. So you see it pulling it over, yeah? Over me. Yeah, there we go, look at that. So I'll come back to you when I've done it. So there we go, it's all tightened up. You can put a bit of oil on there like I did just to make it slide a bit easier. So they're nice and really nice and tight. Now you don't want to go too tight obviously, but you don't want to go too loose. So I just do it so you can't, you know, there's not a lot of give in it. Yeah. So yeah, let's get the other belt on. So there we go again. So like I say, you can put a bit of oil or grease on there just so it slides up and down a bit easier. So yeah, we've just got to tighten this belt up now by just tightening that one there. So there we go. It's going to take a little while this. I wound it quite down. Oh, I need both hands. Hang on, bear with me. There we go. Oh no, I can do it with one. So there we go, that's nice and tight. Yeah. They're all nice and tight. So let's get the cover back on and give it a run. So there we go. Now let's start it up. So I definitely got rid of the belt squeakiness a little bit. But look, you can see this one is a lot thinner than that one. Makes you wonder how old that one is. So I can say that one is definitely, look, you can tell it's definitely a lot thinner. Definitely past it. Especially when you've got things like that in them. But yeah, all good. So that's it. All done. So thank you for watching. Like I say, we're just catching up with a few jobs on the truck at the minute. Before, well, we're already in late November, so the weather has sort of took a turn for the worse at the moment. It's like raining most of the time. But yeah, so anyway, at least we managed to get out here and do that. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you all very soon with another video.